Monday, Monday, so good to me. It's Monday night, the 30th of March, which is day 90 of my journey to alignment. 90 days of living the dream. That's what I call making and keeping commitments. I made them 90 days ago. After reviewing my list of to-dos last night, after taking a few of the tasks that I had on there that were of lesser importance off my list, and I put them onto my back burner list, I decided that I wanted to do a little change on my power statement for today. I had originally said I would record lesson 7, period. But after looking over what I wanted to do for Monday, which is what I'm reporting on tonight, I changed my power statement just a little, and here's what it was for today. I'll finish preparing my overview report for giving my end of March's accomplishments on Tuesday night. That's tomorrow night. And that way I'll be ready to share them fully tomorrow night. And I will get started recording lesson 7. Of course, whenever I give the main power statement of what I will do for the next day, there's always several other lesser important to-do things on the list of my to-do list that I want to work on for the day as well. I don't take them all off, in other words. Anyway, it's going to be quite something tomorrow night as I rattle off all the pieces I got done and through the portal of my mind and into the world of the physical during the entire month of March. I got to show you this. Look at this right here. I'm going to read it. It says, report on the accomplishments for the month of March. Look at all those bullets. And then here's another page of it right here. So, my goodness, this is the list of accomplishments I set as part of my power statement that I want to get all typed up and ready to inform tomorrow night. So, bam, done. I've said that over and over again throughout my days of March. Bam, done for 31 days. Anyway, here's my to-do list that I had for today. As you see, it's kind of a short one. 2 highlighted yellow ones. Prepare the report for the end of March accomplishments, check, and start recording on lesson 7. Well, all the rest of them, there's 2 or 3 of them, check my emails, check my bank account, etc. Done! Bam! Whew, I'm never going to get old on doing that. So as you can see, my to-do list was a whole lot shorter now that I'm putting more of the lesser important tasks onto my back burner list. In fact, I should probably show you that. I typed it off. It's a pretty good list here. And then I've got a whole nother page of to-dos, but they're not like urgent. They're things I just didn't want to forget that I got to get done as the right time. So I kind of do a quick glance of this every morning to see if there's some I need to put back onto my to-do list. But I checked off and scratched 2 or 3 pages and thrown them away, and I redid this and updated it. So it's a great list to have. I'm now putting the to be or not to be priority success tool to work. And that's really helping me prioritize what I want to get done each day. Today I got the 2 most important things done. Check, that I wanted to get done. Plus, I had time to get a few of the lesser important tasks that I had put on my back burner list, and I went on them and got them done too. So, bam, done. Okay, let's answer Croy's get honest with yourself questions. What didn't go well today, Marty? Or what could you have done better? Well, did you wake up early in the morning and start strong? Yes, I did. Did you start your morning with power? Yes. Next, were you productive throughout your day? Well, you've seen all the things been getting done. Did you get the most important things done? Did you move your goals forward? And did you show up as the person you wanted? What about your personal time with Kathleen? Were you present? Yes, I was. I had some great time tonight for a Monday night. Now combine all these questions together and ask yourself this question. Were you honest with yourself about today's task, Marty? In other words, did you keep your commitments you made to yourself today? I told myself that I was going to finish putting together my March's activities and accomplishments list, which I just showed you. So, done. That commitment kept. I also said that I would get started on recording lesson 7 if I had time left over. And so I'm not going to show it, but I got the first segment done. It looks like it's going to be 16 or 17 segments. It's a pretty involved one, that lesson 7. So it's good though. I kept my commitment on that. Bam, done. Next, Croy asks is, what was the one thing out of all the things you did, Marty, that you know you could improve on going forward? In other words, did you have or did you experience any failure today? And if so, what was it? Was it something you can turn into a tool of success going forward? Well, today was a typical Monday. Mondays always seem to have a lot of tasks to get done, and today was no different. But, like I said, I took out the to be or not to be success tool, and I shortened my list, put a lot over there on the back burner. It works so well that I'm going to prioritize my morning list every morning that way. It's just a great tool. The next question is, what was my biggest success today? I think my biggest success was finishing my end of the month review of all the accomplishments that got done during the month of March. I can't wait to share them tomorrow night. Bam, done. The next question is, what movies did you watch in your mind today, Marty? Did you make time for them? It was a lot like yesterday. I watched my 4 faves, I'm calling them, every morning. I do that during my mindfulness this morning. And then I watched some of my video entries, the last portion of those that I didn't get to yesterday, to help remind me what I got done in March. And man, oh man, have I been living the dream. I quickly reviewed the remainder of the 31 video entries I did for March. And boy, it was something else. It really showed me how so many things attracted to me and manifested themselves right into the world of the physical. Piece after piece after piece. Bam! Done! Next is, what's the one thing you did that made you feel successful today, Marty? As I watched each video entry one by one for just a few minutes on each one, at a certain spot that I know I listed things, my power statements kind of describe what I did for the other day. I searched for those specific accomplishments, and after doing that most of the day, that feeling of accomplishment and real personal success just rushed over me time and time again, big time. It was fantastic. Next, Croy asks, rate your day. I gave my day another rare 10. I say a 10, not so much because of any new pieces I got through the portal of my mind today, but it was more because of all the creation pieces that I've gotten through the portal of my mind and into the world of the physical these last 31 days. It's incredible. Compared to February, it's more than double the pieces, and I wouldn't have believed it if I hadn't experienced all of them one by one myself. So bam, done, over and over and over again. The next question is, if this was the only thing you get done tomorrow, but you'd still feel like a success, what would that one thing be? Now put it into a power statement for tomorrow. So here's my power statement for tomorrow. Finish recording all of lesson 7. Okay, let's end the day strong. What am I grateful for today? First of all, I'm grateful for my yellow highlighter. Here it is. This big old fat yellow highlighter. I say that because it's one more small, cheap blessing, of course, that makes my work more effective. I've been using highlighters like this. Every one of my most important tasks, I highlight them with that highlighter on my to-do list. And in doing so, it magnifies their importance to me because they're highlighted in this way. I see them in a whole new light. Highlighting them not only makes them stand out on the sheet of paper, it makes them sink deeper into my mind even more than all the other tasks, and that helps me focus on them as they're important. Get it done. Next, I'm grateful for the law of vibration. Alexander Graham Bell, the inventor of the commercial telephone, predicted telepathy a full century before anyone in the neuroscientist community even acknowledged its possibility. Alexander said, our brains become magnetized by the thoughts we hold in our minds. Listen to that. Our brains become magnetized by the thoughts we hold in our minds. These magnets attract to us the forces, the people, the circumstances of life, which harmonize the nature of our dominating thoughts. I'm going to read that whole thing again. Our brains become magnetized by the thoughts we hold in our minds. These magnets attract to us the forces, the people, the circumstances of life, which harmonize the nature of our dominating thoughts. And lastly, I'm grateful for the example of others whose lives have been greater than my own so far. I say that because I've come to believe that there is no greater means to progress than to thoroughly understand that almost everything we are, good and bad, we get from others. In fact, I would even put it into that category of a law, the law of example. It is the greatest single determiner of our character. We all perform better when we associate with winners, and that's because their examples kindle and inflame courage in us. We've all witnessed in brave men who are tied together become stronger and playing off each other. It's just a true principle. All around us are great people whose examples of success teach us what's different in them over ourselves. By studying their examples and then going and duplicating those examples in our own lives, we end up helping ourselves as we fashion ourselves in their likeness. Anyway, that's it for tonight. So ends another day of living the dream. I'll be back here tomorrow night at this same time, at this same exact place, reporting once again what I experienced and got done with another day of living the dream. And so until then, I wish you continued success. Good night.